Hello and welcome back to the Five Back Podcast. Now you probably have a lot of questions. 1, why are we outside? 2, why does it look like we're in Detroit? Well, the answer is there was an ice storm here in Ottawa this past week, and the basement didn't take her too well. We're going to play a little clip here.
Yeah, boys. It's safe to say she's pretty fucked. One end to the other, she's pretty fucking wet. So I don't think there's gonna be podcasts this weekend.
Yeah, so as you can see, basement didn't take her too well. She's flooded. We didn't think this podcast would be even happening, but we're in the garage. We're outdoors. I'm, of course, joined by Ethan Katsoulis, a.k.a. T-Cat. Liam Hill making his return. And for his third time on the podcast, Shane Stanley.
The big man.
Boy, you're going to have to hold your mic up when you talk.
The big man. I forgot.
No, it's okay. It's a learning curve for all of us. This might be the setup for the foreseeable future. So don't get your hopes up on a return any longer. But it is Easter weekend.
Yeah.
Jesus has risen the day that we're recording this. So hopefully he can bless us with not windy weather
Yesterday.
for the upcoming. Well, yeah.
We don't want to offend anyone.
Sorry.
here.
Maybe I should just get off that topic. But on to the Easter topic. What's the best candy to get for Easter? We'll go down the line here.
Okay.
Ooh,
That's a good
shit.
question,
So,
actually.
for me, I have two. I always get a big fucking Kinder Egg, like a huge one,
Yep.
and then I get Peeps.
No,
Peeps
I
are
love
an L.
I love marshmallows, so that's just my thing.
I don't
love
know about the
marshmallows.
peep.
I think I'm gonna say the one we're all thinking in our heads, the mini eggs, like the
Oh, like the ones
with the
just
hard
like
shell, the ones with like the hard like Smartie shell almost shaped like an egg.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of them.
Really?
know.
If I'm being
No,
honest.
mini eggs are good. Peeps,
like the
Peeps
Cadbury?
are now.
Yeah.
The
Yeah,
Cadbury?
peeps are
Oh,
now.
but the Cadbury cream eggs are really good.
Yeah, I don't like them.
You don't like those either?
if you say a chocolate bunny though, you're kind of crazy.
Chocolate, like just the
Yeah.
generic.
Like the ones that come in the box,
Yeah.
The Lindt.
those
Okay.
are awful.
But the hollow ones are all right, not the full hard
yeah,
ones.
those aren't
The
bad.
hollow ones are like Kinder Egg, like
Yeah,
consistency.
yeah.
Yeah, I think.
I think the chocolate eggs are just like Smarties almost, like just like the covering and then the chocolate on the
Yeah.
inside. Those
yeah,
are
like,
goated.
You
The
can just rip like
the
50
mini
of
eggs,
those.
yeah.
Eat too many though, you'll get sick.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, but like when you're 7, you don't care.
Yeah, facts.
You're
Facts.
going for 100.
Liam, what was your shout? Kinder?
I said the mini eggs, like the hard.
Oh, yeah, the one I
hard
just
ones,
said?
and then like
Yeah.
the Cadbury cream eggs.
Yeah. Shaner?
I agreed with Ethan. Kinder eggs.
Yeah, Kinder eggs are the best, but Peeps are now.
Peeps are an
I
L.
hate
They're
Peeps.
so
I
weird.
love marshmallows, so.
But I
Yeah,
don't
but
know.
it's like they're almost the outside almost feels like those like sprinkles you put on cake, like the top, like the
yeah.
I don't
It's
know.
flaky. It's too flaky.
It's weird.
It's too
but
flaky.
Hey, to each their own, I guess.
Favorite candy for Easter?
Didn't we just?
Well, you said chocolate. Candy and chocolate are different. Cause I'm thinking like usually I get Starburst for Easter
Oh, Skittles.
or Skittles.
Skittles.
Well, Skittles.
I'm not a
are
big
right, eh?
fan of candy.
Or
Like-
I get Maynards too, Fuzzy Peaches. Like I did this year, Fuzzy
I mean, I
Peaches.
was, but yeah, I don't know. I'm just a chocolate guy.
You don't have a favorite Easter candy?
What
candy?
if, like
Like, what's even Easter candy? Like, there's
like
Easter
okay,
chocolate.
like put cake in there. Like any cake?
Oh, okay.
Well,
or
we'll
pie?
just say favorite Easter treats for the sake of
Yeah.
it, since you don't
Okay,
have candy.
Carrot cake with a nice. There's, bro, carrot.
Ow.
Hear me out. There's carrot cake, and then sometimes my family like has like the Nanaimo bars, like
Yeah.
those, and then like tiramisu cake. I don't know.
Tiramisu.
Yeah.
Liam's taking a fat L there. Shane, favorite Easter treat?
Probably like peanut M&Ms. And give me some cake.
Mm.
I'm set.
Peanut M&Ms are chocolate though.
Yeah, but they have peanuts in them.
Yeah,
It's mostly
healthy.
peanut.
It's healthy. It's healthy. It's healthy.
Get some protein in there.
Over well, it doesn't matter. Keep them on. It's a little sunny. Over the past weekend, we did have some big sporting events. Shane, it's actually good that you're on here because we're going to talk about the Masters.
Oh yeah.
Before we get to that, Ethan, Liam, you watch any?
Any sports in general?
And any of the Masters?
I actually did watch a little bit.
You could not catch me watching golf.
Yeah, I can see.
I feel like golf is definitely very boring to watch.
I know Jared watched it. So
Yeah.
J Lad watched a bit, I think.
I know Jarrett watched it as well, but I watched a bit, but I could only really watch it the third day when it really started to matter.
Yeah.
I feel like when you golf a lot, you can appreciate it because I'm looking at some of these shots. I'm like, if I drove with that many people around me, I'm killing someone.
Oh yeah.
And some of the shots are
Yeah.
very impressive. Like the fact you can even hit your iron straight is something I can't do.
Like,
So
don't get me wrong. I enjoy playing golf over the past year. Like, it's been fun. But people say baseball is the most boring sport to watch.
it's golf.
It's
100%,
golf.
100%. 100%.
I
golf.
only watch baseball when it's the playoffs.
Yeah, but I don't know.
Yeah, but it's definitely golf. Golf is boring. But Shane, thoughts on it? I was honestly cheering for Kepka. Is it Kepka?
Yeah,
I was honestly
Koepka.
cheering for him, but he kind of threw it away there in the third day.
Yeah. To be honest, I knew he wasn't gonna win anyway, because like just with his track record with and like all that things.
Yeah.
Like he just won last week. Like sure. And there's gonna be like the 4-round debate, whereas Liv you're playing 3,
Yeah.
so it's an extra day. But not only that, it's like he's got world number 1 right on his ass. Like
Yeah.
And
Ram world number 1.
yeah,
Yeah. Wow.
and like Kepka hasn't faced this many golfers in like what, a year and a half.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Like, and it's not like, oh yeah, I'm gonna go out, just go with a team. Like this is your solo round.
Did you want to see Ram win?
Yeah, I wanted him to win.
I was surprised that Mickelson was that high as well.
Yeah, that shocked me too.
What are your thoughts on this whole live golf thing?
No, I hate it. I absolutely hate it.
And why?
Honest, I just don't see the benefit of it.
They get
Like,
more money.
what is it doing good? Like, yeah, you're doing. It's like Formula One, but golf.
Yeah.
Like you're getting teams and you're just getting paid.
So you're on a team in live. There's 2 of you.
Yeah, like you're in a team, but it's also solo at the same time.
Yeah. Okay.
So it's like F1 where you're
Yeah.
racing. Yeah. So
Oh, interesting.
and there's like no cuts, so like you get paid no matter what.
Well, that's
So
good.
like you could shoot like 100 and still get paid.
Well, get me in live.
Yeah, I mean,
You can shoot 100. And
when
keep
you're
your
Tiger
spot.
Woods though and turn it down 1 billion,
What
like
about 146? They still pay for that?
what do you mean?
Like, if I shot 146, does that make
In live, you can place wherever you want, you get paid.
They offered Tiger Woods $1 billion.
Yeah, and
A
you turned it
billion.
down.
That's crazy.
Like-
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Okay,
But it makes sense why he did though.
are there like big, like, this might be stupid, but are there big like monetary prizes in golf? Like
Yeah.
winning the Masters?
I
you
think
get-
the
Yeah.
purse for the Masters is 15 mil.
purse for the Masters is 15
Yeah,
mil.
so
Yeah.
John Rahm got 3.8 million
Holy.
because he won. But like if you go to live, that's like 38 million.
I thought it was 15 mil if you won.
No, that's like throughout the whole field. So like when you get cut, you don't get paid. So it's only the top 60 or whatever that get paid.
Oh well.
What are
the-
like
15 million go through
Liv's
that.
kind of sounding good right now.
I mean, like 38 mil for live. Is that what you just said?
Well, if you win, yeah.
Well, that sounds pretty
Somewhere.
fun. But they don't get the fans and shit.
Yeah,
like
it's
that,
like I don't know. I don't see it. Buying
Yeah.
it.
But if Liv offered you a contract, don't tell me.
I
you'd
mean,
say
if
no.
I was saying if I knew I had a chance in the tour, then I wouldn't. But if I was like a nobody, then yeah, I would. But
And how about that Sam Bennett guy? He was an amateur, right?
yeah, I was pulling for him the whole way.
Like, what is this? His first?
Yeah, he got into it because he won an amateur event last year, so he got exempted into this. And there's like a couple other amateurs in the field, but they
He
got
wasn't
cut.
looking bad though, Bennett.
What do you mean? What?
He wasn't looking bad.
No, he was
He
good.
was doing good.
I
He was,
saw.
like- he was ranked number 5, like in the amateurs,
Yeah.
and then there's like one guy ranked number 2, but he missed the cut.
I
And
saw him
like-
pop a Zin on like hole 7. I knew he was dialed.
Yeah, he's
He,
third and fourth round though. He had to carry his own bag because his caddy was the coach of their team, so he had to go back to school.
brutal.
So all you saw this college guy.
I
was
mean,
just
yeah, I
carrying his
saw he
bag.
popped an upper decky there. I knew he was dialed. He might
He blew it on the last day.
no.
he might pull her through.
wait, an upper decker?
Yeah, an upper decky.
Is that like a?
It's when you put like a nicotine pouch in your.
He's
Oh,
a
that's
smoker.
not what I know an upper decker to
I
mean.
know what an upper deck
Yeah.
is for you. You,
Yeah.
know, so you go to a toilet like a park.
Oh
Take
yeah,
the-
when you take a shit. and
Take
you-
the lid off and.
So
No.
many kids did that the last day of school.
Wait, they took upper deckers in the top part of the toilet?
Well, you're graduating.
I'm not
Yo,
quite. I'm not
what?
quite sure Sam Bennett did that at Augusta. That might not have flown.
That's why when
It
you
was
said upper,
so funny.
that's why when you said upper decker, I like looked at Nathan. I'm like, what?
Okay, well, like,
Maybe he went to the clubhouse and took a shit in the
If
upper
he
deck. I
Yeah,
don't
maybe
know,
he
but-
did do that.
well, Liam, how are you gonna get in trouble?
I guess they
what
can't
are
like
they gonna do? It's your last day of school,
DNA test the shit.
but you graduated. What
Yeah.
are they gonna do? Expel you?
No,
guess
maybe
so.
they'll like You can get that's gotta be
fuck, yeah, okay.
vandalism.
But how can they prove it's you?
DNA test the shit.
That's kind of weird though.
I mean, is pooing in the top of the toilet vandalism?
Well, how are you gonna flush it? It just sits there, bro. It just like cultivates.
I don't know how
You
we
might
got
as well
here,
just
but
plug the toilet. Then.
let me
Well,
tell you,
didn't people piss
Let me tell
in
you
the
something.
soap dispenser at OTHS?
the hand dryer.
No, because
and the soap
what's the
dispenser,
thing
yeah,
where
I
you
guess so.
take a dump in the urinal? There's a term for that
That's
too.
just called being stupid. It's called being brain dead.
Who does?
I actually walked into N building bathroom at Algonquin College today, and I smelled the most vile shit ever. I gagged. And I had to walk out.
Somebody probably took an upper decker.
It was brutal.
Only
was-
on the 5 Back Pod can we go from talking about golf.
Like the most prestigious
You're
tournament in the
talking
world
about
to
shit.
literal shit. Wow, it's different when we're outside, you know. Like since
Fresh air.
the basement flooded, it's changing the vibe of the pod. I think.
and we have this fucker watching us from the back too.
you're probably gonna be hearing a lot
My
of
side's
dog
still out.
barks.
Yeah.
The dog's been pretty good so far, but May's gonna lose her head here in a bit. And that's all we're gonna hear here in a second.
We got Megan looking after her. We're good.
I wouldn't be too confident in that.
She's already come like 3
yes.
times.
George ruined the intro, but moving on
You know
Yeah.
what's something I hate? I hate people walking by and just staring.
at us.
Yeah.
Well, why?
Well, just don't look at them.
Yeah, why don't you ask them if they want to come on?
Yeah.
Because they have a baby. In a stroller.
Oh shit! Here she is. You
No.
you don't want people to. If you're in the Metcalf neighborhood and you're walking around the block, feel free to stop in if you see us recording.
Usually every kind of Sunday.
Yeah, Sunday to Monday.
Sunday to Monday.
Saturday, Sunday, Monday.
Sometimes Saturday,
Yeah.
but it's hard to get
The weekend on
boys.
Mondays, go for some walks. You know,
Just don't be stalking.
and yeah, maybe you'll see us recording. You can stop in, and we'll get you on. That'd be pretty funny. But moving on, we're gonna do some NHL talk. It's almost playoff time. We're almost gonna get. I think next pod this Sunday the season will be wrapped up, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Ends on Thursday.
And then we have our big draft next Monday.
Yeah, we're gonna do on the pod this weekend. We're gonna do playoff predictions, round predictions. I'm thinking, what if we did like a 5-back, like fantasy draft, like league on the pod live or something like
we
that.
could do that. That'd be sick.
Yeah, something like that. I'm brainstorming that, but definitely playoff predictions coming up. But Sens, they didn't make the cut. They all said this was gonna be their year.
Rebuild start.
Well, like, can I
Yeah,
speak my piece here?
Yeah,
called
say your
it
piece.
Shane.
Say your piece.
Fuck
Like-
the Sens.
Okay.
Well, but actually, before you go, Shane did call this on the podcast. You said Pens and Islanders were making
Yep.
it through.
That now that's the interesting thing though, is I don't want to be that hopeful, but but Florida and Pittsburgh are the two in the. Did Islanders get knocked out right now?
No, they're back in.
Or who is it right now? Islanders and
I want to say Islanders and
here.
Pittsburgh.
Sorry, let me.
I can pull it up. I can pull it
Okay.
up. I can pull it up.
Because
too.
the two teams holding the wild card spot now only have 2 games left. Buffalo has 4.
Yes, Buffalo are making a big push here, I heard.
But look at their schedule though.
They play New York, Ottawa, who for some reason when Ottawa's chances are done, they start playing.
That's what I'm saying.
What did you want to know, Liam?
Who's in the wild card for the East right now?
So we have Florida on 91, Islanders on 91, Pittsburgh on 90, and then Buffalo 78 games played, 85 points.
So Buffalo has 4. The closest they could get is 93.
Yeah.
If they won all 4 of the remaining games.
Yeah.
And they would have to hope Pittsburgh loses and at least one of those wild card teams doesn't win any more games.
Yeah.
But
We're winning both.
yeah,
We're
so
winning both.
the thing with like you look at Ottawa, for a while Ottawa was ahead of Buffalo in that position. But I don't know, like DJ
No,
Smith, man.
I am scared about Buffalo though.
Dude, Tage is back and he's
Devin
healthy.
Levi, man.
Devin Levi, he could be like that.
guy's
Carlton
a
plays
monster.
Canadian?
Carlton plays Canadians alumni.
Like that Devin Levi looks scary. Like
If you watch the college games too,
you're a big college guy, eh?
Freddie, it's like one of the best things
Yeah.
in the world.
College football is.
Liam, Shane's a big hockey TV guy. He's watching
yeah.
every Minnesota.
You know, when it's 8 o'clock at night, you got nothing to do. Just toss
That's
the
valid.
game on.
He probably watches the Minnesota high school tournament. This guy over here, eh?
No, no.
Brutal.
With those
bad.
muds.
But did you watch the Final Four there?
Yeah, I did.
So I finished what you were talking about because I want to bring something up about the
Yeah.
Final Four.
I was just thinking like, you look at a team like Ottawa, like they had all the pieces. Tim Stutzel's having a career high, like all the pieces except a solid goaltender. They've had for the past few years they've had a few goaltending issues. You know, sucks. Cam Talbot got injured. Forsberg
Well, he sucked anyways.
got injured. Yeah, like he for the one game he came back, he let in like 6 goals on 11 shots or
yeah,
something.
like if they keep Talbot for next year, they're not going to.
I think do we see a big retool coming from the Sens at the draft? I think they
Well-
definitely need to get goaltending.
Well, they're not going to go and draft a goalie in the first round.
No, but I'm talking about like trades wise.
Well, DeBrincat still hasn't signed on yet, has he? For
Like that's going to be the big difference though. Like if he signs, then all you need really is what, a D and a goalie.
well, no, you look at their decor now.
Yeah, but 3 of them can't
not
play
good,
defense.
But that guy, like I was telling Connor about this. He's only played 3 games for Ottawa, and he's already playing like past 20 minutes.
Oh,
Tyler
that-
Clevin.
Yeah, he's gross.
He's
good.
he's the body Ottawa needs because you have a player like Thomas Chabot, who's just another Erik Karlsson
Yeah.
offensive defenseman.
Which is a shame because he was good. He was a good two-way like not
Yeah.
even a year ago, but now he's just.
Yeah. Well, because
Eric-
you need someone to replace
Yeah,
Karlsson.
Eric
Fair enough.
Brandstrom starting to step into his shoes. Like these past few games, he's been playing like pretty well. Chikrin's injured, unfortunately. He was off to a heater in Ottawa. Like he
Yeah.
was playing really well. I
Yeah,
don't
but
know.
he's so injury prone, man.
He's injury prone, but
Yeah.
who knows?
Like if you have the chance to get like a good goalie at the draft, would you flip Chikrin for one?
No,
I
no,
wouldn't.
You gave up. Like you waited the right time to get him. There's no point in just throwing him away again.
Yeah, okay. But they
Yeah.
do need a goalie. Like if they want to make a push, like I think there's hope for next year that the Sens make the playoffs
100%. It's
if
just,
they get a goalie though. You're not making the playoffs with Cam Talbot.
But they also did go through injuries this year at the start.
Yeah, I mean Josh Norris.
Yeah, like that's a what,
Was
40
out-
goal scorer?
Yeah, I mean one of your best players for sure.
well, you look at their top 6: Giroux, Tkachuk,
DeBrincat,
Stützle, DeBrincat, Giroux, and
Norris.
then Batherson and Norris are like interchangeable. I'd say Norris, when he's healthy, is probably a better player
Norris is way better than Batherson.
than Batherson.
Yeah.
100%, 100%.
When Batherson gets hot like that one year, then
Yeah, but he hasn't been the same since that one year.
yeah, but you never know.
Yeah, I guess fair enough. I
Like-
mean, even Pinto's not too bad.
He's
Yeah.
more. I find he's more defensive.
Yeah, but he's
they
good
need
two-way.
that. They do need that though.
Well, their fourth line has been more fun to watch than their top, like Austin Watson, Kastlick. Those guys have been more fun to watch the past few games than any of their.
Well, that's just because what happened again in the Florida game.
I also think
yeah,
they're
that-
trying to like keep their spot for next year.
yeah,
It's like it's the 4th line. You can change those guys any day.
yeah,
yeah. Did you
So-
see that Florida game?
Yeah.
It's carnage.
that was
Carnage.
brutal.
What happened?
7-2
They
loss.
just fought,
That's
they've-
that's the game they were knocked out.
They
of the-
fought.
and they fought basically for 3 periods. It was nuts.
Chuck laid out DeBrincat, like DeBrincat like fell on his
Yeah,
back.
it actually
Yeah.
mutilated him there.
Mutilated Brady and Chuck both got into fights.
So back to you said you watch college hockey. The Leafs just signed this Matthew Nines dude.
I've heard that
guy. I've
heard of that
a good player.
Is he disgusting?
He's gross.
Like, do you think he makes the Leafs playoff lineup?
no,
No.
I don't think he makes playoffs. And if he does, he's not gonna be in every single game.
But
Like, I don't think they're gonna do what they did to Nick Robertson and just rush him into the lineup.
yeah, because Robinson's kind of fell off.
Well,
A bit.
he's also like the Leafs are so good that it's hard to replace
Yeah.
players. And it's like, yeah, their AHL team's good, but it's like, if you put him there, he's just gonna waste his career in the AHL.
Well, like he is. Isn't he still in the
No,
A?
he's injured. He's still injured.
Oh, he's still hurt?
Yeah.
Oh wow.
What's the deal with Nyes? Because I've seen that name before. Like, was he not drafted?
Oh no,
or-
he was a steal. He was a steal in the draft like a couple years ago.
But-
Do you know where they took him? Do you remember? If you can.
But
Maybe
that
I
was-
can
I
pull it
want
up.
to
here.
say a 3rd round.
And did he just not sign an entry level or?
No, well, when you go to college, you can either leave, like you can sign your pro contract, but
Yeah.
if you sign your pro contract, you can't play in college.
So he didn't sign his pro contract, which means he was like a.
So he stayed in college, got his degree, and then he's coming.
Yeah, but the Leafs still held the rights to him, right?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Oh, he was always with the.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Got it.
Yeah. I'll see if I can
I
pull
want
up.
to say he's 3rd round though.
Sec-
not-
round 2, pick 57, so pretty damn close to 3rd round.
Yeah.
So what does he? I mean, let me see what he put up this year. 21 goals, 21 assists in 40 games. So
Oh.
point per game.
Point per game, not bad.
Yeah.
Like, what does he bring, Shaner?
Well,
Born 2002.
I don't
Damn.
think I gotta say he's what 20, even across the board.
Yeah, but like, is he a size guy? Is he just a pure
No,
scorer?
I want to say he's like exactly like Nick Robertson, except bigger and stronger.
Oh wow.
Like he's playmaker. He's got the skill and everything.
And then someone else coming out of college. This guy's making the lineup is Luke Hughes.
Oh well, that guy's 6'2", like 220. So I'm not surprised.
Is potential there? Is he going to be a good pick? Like I saw Quinn came out and said like he's better than Power. He beat Power's number, he beat Werenski's number, beat his numbers all in college. Like statistically, he's better than them.
Luke's with the Devil, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
him and Jack.
Oh,
So could this be like a big pickup for their push?
This is huge. Yeah, this is huge.
Like, is he that good? I mean, he went third overall.
Yeah, he's good, but he'll take like a year to develop into
Okay.
the like strong player.
Do you think they're making the right call and calling him up now?
Yeah.
I think so.
Yeah,
yeah.
cause like they're so good. The Devils are in the playoffs. You might as well give them 2 games at least
Yeah.
and get them used to the travel and everything.
I thought you were gonna knock over the tripod.
But like the Devils are like their
that
decor without him is still really good. So
Yeah, Dougie. We said Dougie was on the Canes last time.
Dougie, they have that
They have
other guy,
called me out for that.
Siegenthaler or whatever. How do you say his name?
Who?
On Devils, defenseman
Oh, no.
Siegenthaler or whatever.
Oh yeah.
I don't know.
Severson?
That is he still there? I don't.
Well, yeah.
I don't even know.
A bark's coming, by the way. No one look at the dog. A bark is coming.
Okay, Connor, I have a question for you.
Yeah.
Our hockey. You still haven't given your jerseys back.
Okay. I'll
You
drive.
gotta get on that.
I'll just drive him there tonight.
No, he's making the team next year. Why is he?
Yeah, I'll just
giving
keep the
back?
number,
Yeah.
bro. They're gonna retire my jersey anyways. I'll return
For
those.
what? Most misses?
Yeah.
Open net misses?
Yeah. I'll return those tomorrow or somewhere.
But the
Serge hasn't texted me still. I got time.
I'm excited to watch that team in the playoffs. The Devils.
Devils?
Yeah, me too.
Like Timo Meyer. I'm just such a Timo Meyer guy. Like
I know. I see you posting him all the
dude,
time.
that hurt me so much when he left. But like
But you got to be happy for him.
I got he just passed 40 goals in the year. Like
He's an underrated player.
Do you think he carries this on next season?
oh 100%. He's playing on.
Look what he did with the Sharks, and now look at the team he's on.
this season, really.
Yeah,
Like,
but
he was
okay.
solid before, but he obviously had a breakout year this year. But
Well,
we've seen one season wonders before.
Yeah, last year he was like point per game, and he was like it was like his first season actually like playing on the line he should be playing.
How
Yeah.
old is he? 26, I think.
He was
Yeah,
same
26.
draft year as Connor McDavid,
So
2015.
2015, he was 18.
so he's
Why are you
26?
so bad at this?
26,
1996, he was born. So yeah.
27 turning this year, I guess.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
he like even before he left the Devils this year, Sharks were like obviously sucking as we do, and he was still hitting like him. It was him and Carlson carrying our team. Everybody else is like Logan Couture's getting up there in age.
Yeah.
Uh,
Do you
67's
think
legend.
Hurdle would have got traded? Maybe.
there was talk about Hurdle for a while, but and even Carlson too, but Carlson's not leaving. I don't think he's gonna leave in the.
We talked
offseason.
about this last pod, or maybe 2 pods ago. You obviously keep him.
We're gonna keep him. Like our chances at Bedard are basically gone now because we've went on a little point streak. But like right now, the way it's looking, it's gonna be either Anaheim, Columbus, or Chicago. I hope it's
Chicago.
just for the sake of like the game. Columbus out of there.
It's
Yeah,
like
I
Chicago.
agree.
He looks so good in a Chicago Blackhawks jersey, and the Ducks don't need him, bro.
But-
the Ducks don't need.
yeah.
No one will
No.
care about Connor Bedard in Anaheim.
But-
Okay, but the thing is, though, when he's with Anaheim, like
That's
if he goes
gross.
there,
Even
That's gross.
that will be nasty.
Zegras,
Bedard,
That would
Zegras,
be
Terry, Bedard, and then on the point you got Drysdale and.
And you got what's his name?
McTavish.
McTavish.
No,
too.
the other D man. He played for the World Juniors.
for
Zellweger or
America.
something?
No.
Zellweger?
No,
Is that what his name is?
Oh, for Canada, Zellweger.
Yeah.
Yeah, Zellweger.
Yeah, him. He's gross too.
Okay, but then there's the.
He's
Look
got
at
a
that
rifle. He's got a
quarterback.
rifle.
Yeah.
The thing is, though, they're gonna get like overpaid and then
Yeah,
get
but if
too
the
high,
Ducks
and
win
then
the
they're gonna have to leave.
no, what's gonna happen? First of all, what's gonna happen is Bedard's gonna run out of his contract and go to Vancouver. But if if the Ducks win the cup, I don't see anyone giving a shit in Anaheim.
Probably not.
No.
California.
It's
Well,
California.
look at the year the Sharks made against the Penguins, though. Like that was packed.
That was packed
guess it was buzzing,
only
yeah.
because we gained so much traction after that Vegas. like the Vegas series where we
So controversial.
Yeah,
so
that's true.
controversial. But you know what? Yeah, I'm biased about the call because I'm a Sharks fan. I'm gonna see it how I see it.
Was it the goalie interference?
No, it was
No,
the
it was the
massive
cross-check.
cross-check in Joe Pavelski's
Oh yeah.
face that they gave him a double minor. But at the end
Well,
of the
yeah.
day, if you're gonna let 4 goals be scored on
Yeah,
you,
that's when Fleury crumbled there.
Fleury
Sorry,
crumble. If you're gonna
Fleury's your favorite, but-
if your team's letting up 4 goals on that, like there's an issue there.
It's happened before.
Yeah.
That's when
happened
Fleury's
before.
Like,
for
career
us.
hit the downfall.
But sorry, I just want to come back to the draft because the Sharks' hopes of Bedard are basically gone.
Are
but it's like we have a 10% chance.
Bro,
It's
As soon as the Canucks were looking like, okay, we might have a chance for Bedard, they
you guys started winning.
fucking winning.
I swear,
so
that
much.
happens to
guy-
every team.
A
So,
guy
like,
I want.
why? Just tank.
If we can't have Bedard, a guy I want who I think would fill the winger
Fantilli?
position we need because Eklund's looking very promising is Michkov. He's
Yeah, but he's got that whole. His father just died.
People are saying he's a 50-50.
really
He got.
He's
He,
got like a.
he still has a
like,
contract for Moscow. He's a 3-year
that
deal for
too,
Moscow.
But he's also got like behavior issues.
Yeah, and his
So-
father just passed away. They found him in a river.
who is there besides Bedard? Like Bedard,
Fantilli,
Michkov,
but I'm not big on Fantilli.
No, Fantilli,
No.
wow.
He was dust at the World Juniors.
Well, yeah, but
Like
he didn't
you want him to do more. He wasn't dust, but you want
Yeah.
him to do more.
tear it up.
Like
in college, though.
Stankoven outshowed him. You know.
Okay, but I think
That's
Bedard's
the
just
guy I
so
was-
good, no one else is getting recognition. Like,
Well, it's like this is like reminding me of like the McDavid year, like
Yeah,
Well-
McDavid. Like
Yeah, but Eichel's decent. Eichel's decent.
he's picking it up again. He's
Yeah,
had
I
a
mean,
few-
that
he's
tough
had
injury.
injuries.
But it's like after like it's literally like this player could be like up here, and then the second and third picks are down there.
Yeah, well, we're gonna do a little more talk on drafts later. But I want to bring back to the Devils. If you're Quinn Hughes, how tempting is it to go to New Jersey and play with both your brothers?
It'd be like the Stahl brothers.
Like
I'm
how
not gonna lie.
how
Yeah.
tempted would you be to go there? I don't know how many years he has left on his deal.
What if?
Didn't he just
What
sign a
if-
massive like 8
Yeah,
year
but
like?
what if? Because we all know Bedard's going to Vancouver, so if he gets the chance to go,
Hughes won't.
Hughes is not leaving.
Yeah, but I'm like, how tempted
You
would
know
you
what?
be to go to New Jersey?
Here's
I-
what
I
you do. If you're Vancouver and you know that Quinn Hughes is like playing with the idea of wanting to request a trade, whatever.
Yeah.
How old's Dougie Hamilton?
God, like what, 28?
28.
28.
Flip Dougie Hamilton and give somebody like a Jesper Bratt or
And that's not worth it for. Well, I mean,
Quinn is
Dougie's.
so good.
Yeah.
I would
Yeah,
choose
but he-
Quinn over Dougie any
Yeah,
day.
but
Like,
Dougie is
it's
gross.
a fucking L though.
oh shit.
No, all good, bro.
Like, it would
Yeah.
be stupid to do that trade. I think.
No, that would be Dougie's sick though. Like I'm gonna pull.
I
I'm
would
gonna try
love
pull
to
up-
see Quinn Hughes go to the
But
Devils.
then
though.
again, like
It would be sick.
That
but
would
I
be
don't want him to
imagine
leave.
that power play.
you guys would get a shit ton for Quinn Hughes though.
Yeah, I know that's the thing. Like, we're not just gonna take Dougie
No.
Hamilton.
It's gonna be like that Selwinger trade in the WHL. Trade your whole future.
Yeah. Or like the right one.
Did you see
Quinn
that?
Hughes. Quinn Hughes
Price
has.
is not right.
Okay, let me read this. Quinn Hughes, 7 goals, 66 assists, 73 points, plus 14. Dougie Hamilton, 21 goals, 52 assists, 73 points, plus 23.
But he's also
he's
with the
a
Devils.
20 goal scorer. That's nuts.
Yeah. Look at Carlson, bro.
Yeah, 23, but that's Carlson.
Nasty.
Like people are like,
Dougie Hamilton's 29 right now, by the way.
Has Carlson ever hit 100?
Exactly.
nope. If he has like a few games left, he's 98 points.
I thought he got 127.
Quinn Hughes is
The closest
23.
He's been to 100.
Whoa. Rewind. Take in
Yeah.
Quinn Hughes is 23 years old.
That's the whole point of
That's
this
the whole-
discussion.
He's a future Norris winner.
But would you be tempted to go to New Jersey and play with both your
Yes.
brothers?
100%.
Yes.
100%.
It's-
100%.
But the thing is, I feel like it would get old pretty quick.
Or
for
at
him.
least go to the same division. Like play
No.
against your brothers.
Well, the
have
Devils
that-
play against Vancouver sometimes.
Yeah,
twice,
but it's not
twice
like
a year.
I think the Tkachuk brothers same
But
division.
I think
That's
it makes
sick.
it more exciting if you only play twice a year.
Yeah.
Yeah, 'cause
Yeah.
then it's pretty
'Cause 4
rare.
times a year, like everyone starts hyping it up every single time, like the
But-
Tkachuk brothers. Like, it's getting fucking.
They
old.
need to fight each other.
Yeah.
They just need to go at it.
Well,
Honestly,
Keith
though-
already addressed that.
What do you
so
say?
Not happening.
That's bullshit.
I know.
Let him go. That'd be hilarious.
Imagine they did like the fake fight and they just start dancing in center ice.
Oh
while
my
he
God.
steers them two dancing.
Honestly though, if I'm Quinn Hughes in Vancouver, yeah, it's enticing to go to New Jersey with
Oh,
my brothers.
100%.
But you look at the lineup Vancouver has and all the players who are starting to mature: Pedersen, Kuzmenko,
Kuzmenko is
like-
gross.
He is so good. Thank God.
I mean, you guys don't have Horvat anymore.
JT Miller's still good.
JT Miller, but he's an annoying prick.
Yeah,
Yeah,
best
why
is
did you
good.
not trade him?
Yeah,
like 2
JT
years
Miller's
ago?
a prick. I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
put up 110, and the next year I'll just be like the player I was in New York and
J-
not do anything.
JT Miller's trying to go on his Chris Kreider era and throw up like 50 goals in a season.
Yeah, but Kreider's at least. I was gonna say he's likable, but I don't know if he is.
I mean,
Well,
I mean, he's mid.
Those
Like,
white
I mean, what he did to Carey Price was pretty fucked up, but
I don't even.
just ran at him, didn't stop. Let's touch on the Canes for a bit. Svetch out for the season.
that's
how
a huge loss.
how big of a loss is that for their cup hopes?
They
That's
got
huge.
Burns. They'll be fine.
My God, shut up with the Sharks, man.
Shaner, thoughts? Like, what's their top 6 looking like now?
What is it?
They have Aho. Oh my God.
Why are we blanking?
No, so
I
there's
watched them.
there's Sebastian Aho. Seth Jarvis is probably in their top 6.
Teravainen.
Teravainen, but Teravainen's I think injured.
Is he?
I think.
Oh, they're fine.
Let me check.
There's the other guy.
Hawks legend Teuvo
Isn't
Teravainen.
Kotkaniemi like on the second line?
Kotkaniemi's
Oh, yeah.
there too, but he's like
Dust.
a dud. Their defensemen, they have Brady Shea, Brent Burns, Jakob Slavin.
Oh wait, no. I don't think he's injured.
Maybe, or he might have been injured at the start of the season.
Yeah, it was at the start of the year.
Who else though? There's another big guy we're missing
See if I
on
can.
the
Let
wing
me
or
get
something.
it up
There's
here. Let me get
Aho
it up.
Svechnikov. I don't know. I just haven't paid much attention.
Jesse
to,
Puljujarvi.
oh, Pujarvi's there too.
Nikas.
PRV.
Imagine they meet up with Edmonton.
I don't think Freddie's good enough to carry them deep though.
Oh, Anderson. They have.
Martin Nisha?
Yeah,
Nietzsche's.
Nietzsche's. I don't think Freddie's good enough to carry them deep though.
Who is
I
though?
don't know,
Like you
maybe.
look at all the teams. Edmonton goaltending.
Well, yeah, they're always like that's a horrible contract.
Campbell and Skinner. Almost said Jeff Skinner. Campbell and Stuart Skinner.
Yeah.
Toronto. Matt Murray and Samsonov. Murray's kind of on his downfall arc.
Well, Samsonov's going to be a playoff goal.
Yeah, Samsonov's going to be their playoff goalie. Boston, Allmark and Swayman, who are arguably
So
the best
gross.
tandem in the
Yeah.
They're
yeah.
so
What,
Like,
good.
is,
every-
is one of them going to leave, though? To
Wow.
get the starting job?
I think Swayman.
Swayman will probably leave.
Swayman
because
will probably leave.
everybody's giving Allmark flack. They're like, oh well, like you see his numbers in Buffalo. He was on Buffalo, and Buffalo was getting like
That's
ripped.
not-
Buffalo's
annihilated.
looking scary.
Buffalo
for the
is a
future.
scary team.
For the future, yeah.
For next year, it's gonna.
Well, they already got their Carey Price goalie,
Yeah,
so.
we got Devin Levi.
St. Louis is
He
punching.
looks
the air
exactly
right now.
like him, eh?
St. Louis is punching the air right now.
It's crazy.
They drafted Thompson and dished him away before he could actually get.
Didn't they
Florida
dra-
drafted Levi, no?
Someone
Yeah.
did.
Yeah, like there's so many like steals lately. Like it's crazy.
But Devin Levi looks exactly like Carey Price.
No,
Yeah,
he
Yeah.
is Carey
Yeah.
Price's
He's Carey Price
long lost
incarnate.
son.
Jets or Flames?
Flames.
I thought the Flames would be cup contenders this year at the start of the
I
year,
didn't.
but
I didn't.
I
I-
would quickly
As
move
soon
on.
as they lost to Chuck, I knew it was done.
I still think the Flames will beat Winnipeg solely because
Winnipeg's just like
Eh.
They're just mid.
Winnipeg, like their guys have not been consistent.
Josh Morrissey for the Norris, though. I said
Morrissey
that too.
has been a gem, but their guys, like I mean, if you want to talk consistency, Huberdeau's been like
Yeah.
like
he
Mid.
needs a
horrible.
goal scorer, man.
Pretty horrible, yeah.
Mid,
Actually, I was gonna say mid, but he's probably shit.
like Flames. They got rid of Goudreau, but they picked up a guy like Kadri who's still putting up points and he's still there. Like, I mean, you can't really compare the two different play styles, but like I don't know, Flames. There's just something about them. I think they come together in the playoffs.
Markstrom's been dog.
Yeah, Mark.
Yeah.
Well, he found his feet a bit, but yeah, he's been dog shit.
Yeah, fuck them.
So we're gonna move on to something to do with the draft. The draft. So obviously, this draft is probably one of the most anticipated draft in since McDavid. So what I did is I got 3 draft classes here. You're gonna pick a number between 1 and 3. Whatever draft class you get is one you get, and you have to look at it and debate with the others on why it's better than theirs.
Oh, I like that.
The
I like that.
the
That's
catch
sick.
is their catch is
Give
One
me
of
the
them.
worst one.
One of them is the Neil Yakupov draft.
Oh,
shit.
So, what you can do is you're gonna get your
There were some good
you're gonna
players
get
in
your
there,
draft.
though.
You're gonna get your draft, and you can you're not gonna see it, but you can either say if you want to keep it or switch it for someone
That's what I was
else's.
about to
Okay,
ask.
okay,
Like, can you
okay.
trade or?
You get you each get to
You gonna steal?
yeah if you want to if you
Okay.
keep it or you can steal.
That's valid.
Okay.
Give me
Like
number
that.
3.
You want number 3?
Yeah. Right off the
Liam.
Okay.
I'm gonna take one.
Yes, I wanted to.
Okay, perfect. Hold on, let me get this sorted. Kill some time.
Yeah.
Majestic.
So are the
or shit.
Islanders
Beautiful
making the
day today,
playoffs?
boys.
I don't know. See, that's why like I'm gonna probably watch the Buffalo game tonight.
Me too. I'm watching the Buffalo and Pittsburgh game.
Buffalo, Pittsburgh. Yeah.
I'm scared, man. I'm
Like-
scared.
Even like I want to hate on Pittsburgh, but the fact Crosby is still just
Bro,
like
that-
1,500
he's the goal.
points.
He's the goal.
That backhand, you saw that nasty
That was-
backhand goal?
That's 20.
flip it over.
That's 2009 Crosby right there.
Crazy.
Okay.
Crazy.
Ethan, do you want to keep or trade your
I
draft?
want to keep it.
I'm keeping mine.
Well, let's keep it. Let's.
You want to keep it?
Yeah.
Okay, flip it over. Read out what year you have.
2012.
So that's the Yakupov draft. What'd you get?
I got 03.
I got 2015. baby.
2015. So look on your list, and we're gonna
The 20.
start.
The 2005.
Look
should
on your
be
list.
here.
It's sorted by most points. Liam, I want you to look at that list, find some names, and I want you to tell me why that is the best draft class. As everyone else as well. I think Carey Price also got drafted in the 2003 NHL draft.
I'm looking at this draft down the board, and it's actually not as good as I thought.
Can I take the
Mine
L?
is sick.
No, you have to convince the boys that that is the best.
Can I take
Draft.
the
Vegas squad not in there?
So, Liam,
Am I going first?
you're gonna go for tell us why the 20. What is it? 2014
Yeah.
2014.
2012.
or 2012? 2012 NHL draft is the best draft in recent history. Break it down. Let's
Okay.
hear your pitch. You have to pitch it. It's like we're playing patently stupid.
So, looking at this draft, there's a lot of players.
Hold the
who-
mic to your mouth.
Sorry, looking at
That's
this
okay.
draft, there were a lot of late runners, like some people who are still highly recognizable in the NHL today.
Yep.
Specifically at looking at defensemen. I think this draft was very good for defensemen. You look at Morgan Riley, 5th overall for the Leafs.
Yeah.
Shane Gostisbehere, 78th for the Philadelphia Flyers. He's in Arizona right now, right?
Yep.
Jacob Trouba, the captain of the New York Rangers, he was taken 9th overall. Hampus Lindholm, who's now with
12.
the Boston Bruins. There's Matt Dumba, Jakob Slavin,
Yeah,
Colton
you got the D.
Parayko,
Yeah.
Cody Ceci, who I could give less
Okay,
of a
that
shit
guy's
about.
not.
And then leading up top
Mm.
for most points accrued so far in their careers out of this draft class, there's Philip Forsberg, who
Okay.
was taken by the Washington Capitals,
Yeah,
11th
yeah.
overall.
Yeah, all-time leading goal scorer of the Nashville Predators.
All-time leading goal scorer of the Nashville Predators, and he's still cooking. I don't think you can argue there's been a better player on the Predators since like this draft class. Philip Forsberg's just been class.
Yeah, yep.
Tomas Hertl, 17th overall by the San Jose Sharks. This guy has been, he's never been a point per game player
Yeah.
for the Sharks necessarily, but he's just been that guy. Another player who I see here who I think is he's now in Vegas, taken 77th overall by Washington Capitals, Chandler Stevenson.
Oh wow. He's actually had a breakout year this year.
Talk about a 1 year wonder.
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah.
Chandler Stevenson. That's just a dust
You know
name.
what,
Hey,
Connor?
gotta give him the mustache.
You know what, Connor? Like, I'm looking here and you're missing one guy.
Oh, who?
Neil Yakupov is
Well-
not on this list.
Well, because I'm gonna walk you through the top 5 picks.
Because I see number 5. The only guy on this list is number 5, and it's Morgan Riley. So
I'm
who are
gonna
the
walk
top
you. Actually,
four?
I'm gonna walk you through the top 10 of this year. I want you to tell me
It's so
why.
shitty.
I want you to
Talk
just.
about
I
this-
want to
yeah,
get
yeah.
your reaction of the top 10 picks here from 2012.
Because
so,
sorry, before you go, because I feel like there's some guy in here who recently started to play like really well.
who?
Oh, I don't know. Like, just list off the top.
Okay,
10,
so top 10.
please.
First overall pick was Neil Yakupov.
Goat. Yeah.
Arguably best Selly of all time. Number 2, second overall from the Columbus Blue Jackets. They went with Ryan Murray.
Oh my God. Ouch. Okay. Continue.
Number 3, Montreal drafted Gal Chenyuk.
Rest in peace.
Rest in peace.
Wait, why?
Well, because
'Cause
he's
he's
been
dog
passed
crap
around
now.
to
He's
more
in the
teams.
AHL.
Number 4, this is probably my favorite pick of the draft. The 4th overall New York Islanders. They picked Griffin Reinhart, who
Hey.
has 2 points in his NHL career.
Guess what, though? Guess what? We
What?
got Barzal for him. Not a big deal.
Incredible. 5, Morgan Riley to the Leafs. 6, Hampus Lindholm to the Ducks. 7, Dumba to the Wild. 8, Derek Pouliot to the Pittsburgh Penguins. 9, Trouba to the Jets. And some hometown love here. Coming in at number 10, Slater Cuckoo.
Oh,
10th
from-
overall.
He went to
Slater.
St. Mark.
Yep, some hometown love
My teacher
to
taught him, and he
His
would
aunt
talk
was
about
my
the Tampa
friend's
Bay
boy,
Lightning.
He would talk about Slater all the time. He's
So-
like, he's
So-
a good kid.
I'm
Oh.
gonna go back to
Yeah.
my point. Like,
Go back, finish your point, and then give us your overall thoughts on the draft.
I think the only way you could even argue that this draft is remotely close to being a decent draft is the fact it has like a shit ton of defensive prospects who some are still leading their teams today. Even if we exclude the whole point thing, you have players like Matt Dumba who is
That class did have good D class.
like
though.
it's a solid D class,
They
but
were
there were
close.
some players who were taken late in the draft that are still decent. Like you can rely on them for a few points here now. Like Athanasiou was taken 110th overall, Kerfoot 150th.
Kerfoot's actually pretty good.
Yeah, I haven't heard like Hinostroza in a while, but he was decent for a little bit. But
I really thought Derek Pouliot was gonna be good.
no, I don't think I was really nice with this draft class. 'cause
Yeah, no.
it's shit.
I look over here, and I have the 2014 one on the side that I was going to give out if we had Jared or Matt here, but I think I'll explain this one.
so
So you really got the short end of the stick now that this one's in play.
like I'm confident saying I have the worst draft class out of
no,
everyone.
all back. You have to convince us it's the best.
No,
That's
you
not
have
convincing.
right now, you have the best D.
I think like
You have to
But-
convince us this is the best.
You're
Saying
gonna be
I have the worst
smirking
draft
over
class is
there,
not the
but
best.
like,
okay, I think if you look at this draft,
Final thoughts.
yeah, final thoughts. If you look at the 2012 entry draft, there's no generational talent, right? But
Yakupov.
Nail Yakupov, obviously, but it was well rounded in terms of I think every team in the first round got a player that was, you know what, like mediocre at best. But
You-
That top 10 was pretty brutal.
you could have just signed them, but
this was definitely a draft where there were some steals in the late rounds, which I think is rare to find nowadays.
Yeah.
Who
Like-
wants to go next?
yeah.
Shane, Ethan?
I want Shinner to go.
Shane,
this guy's so
read
confident.
us, your,
man.
read us your year and tell us why it's the best draft class.
Well, I got 2015,
Oh
so
my god, like what?
that sums it up pretty quickly. Connor McDavid, not even gonna
Best
talk
player
about
ever.
it because we all know that. Mitch Marner, Mikko Rantanen, Sebastian Aho,
Oh,
Jack Eichel, Kyle Connor, Barzal, Timo Meyer,
wow.
Travis Konecny, Brock Besser,
Wow.
Zach
Fuck,
Werenski,
shit, I didn't
Rope
realize he
Hins,
had that
and then
one.
this is where it falls off.
This
though.
really, but this puts into perspective how shit Liam's is.
Yeah, but this is where it falls off.
And
Like he might have more depth than I did because I got.
But when you say fall off, I feel like the player you're about to name would.
It's no
destroy it.
Hannafin.
Okay.
That's not really much of a fall off. He's solid.
He's not as good as he was in Carolina.
Yeah,
though.
but
Yeah.
he's still probably the best player on this list.
Pavel
Yeah.
Saka.
Yep.
He's actually friggin' gross.
Well, I'm
now.
gonna read you the top 10 for this draft. First, obviously,
I didn't realize
McDavid.
you had that draft.
Second,
I was
Eichel.
confident in you,
Third,
bro.
Dylan Strome. 4, Mitch Marner. 5, Hannafin. 6, Zaka. 7, Provorov. 8, Werenski. 9, Meyer. 10, Rantanen.
Look at this though. Look at this.
So tell us why it's the
Kirill
best.
Kaprizov, 135,
Yeah, that's it.
right in the middle of that.
So why is this the best draft class?
Do I even have to say?
Break it down. What does it offer?
You got
Forward
generational talent, number one.
Yeah, good point.
You got first line players pretty much all the way down the board except the last maybe 3 guys who are Lawson Krause, Jordan Greenway, and Daniel Sprong. So,
Even Lawson Krause now though, he's doing really well.
He
in Arizona.
yeah, but he's
That's all. That's all you. That's all you got.
well,
Closing
This is beating
statement.
his,
Liam
beating
took his
his.
time. Liam took his time.
Well, I had to.
Liam took way too fucking long.
Well,
Bro, what do you want me to say about this shit?
I guess that brings us on to Ethan. If you have nothing else to say, Shannon.
well,
have
I'll come in
2013?
and
Okay.
03.
You have the 03.
Read us. I'll read them the top 10 from the 03 draft, and then you read us who's leads in points. So top 10 of the 03 draft, we had Marc-Andre Fleury going first, Eric Stahl, Nathan Horton, Nikola Zurdev, Thomas Vanek, Milan McCulloch, Ryan Suter, Braden Colburn, Dion Phaneuf, and
legend.
Andre Kostesin. So you listen to that top 10, and you think, wow, this draft was fucking dog shit. But T-Cat, read the point getters you have on that list.
Alrighty. starting off with Eric Stahl first, and then arguably the second best or the first best two-way player of all
Jonathan
time.
Taves didn't get drafted in 03.
Patrice Bergeron.
Oh.
The best two-way player
Oh, he was
of
in
all time.
03?
No, he's still
What
going.
was his draft
No,
number?
keep going.
45th.
Okay.
Keep
And
going.
then we have probably one of the best captains ever, Ryan Getzlaf.
Okay,
going.
like this
Keep
draft
going.
class is nowhere special though.
Keep
Joe
going.
Pavelski is next. Then we go down to Corey Perry, Zach Parise, Jeff Carter, legend.
The thing
Keep
I'll
going.
say
No,
though,
listen to the
no,
depth.
no, I'm gonna say something real quick. The thing is, it's kind of hard to compare these two because like that's a different era.
This is old gen.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
Connor, you kind of took an L. Like I was expecting maybe 2013 or something.
No, but listen to these are superstars.
Then we
They
have
are. They are.
fucking goat on the point, Brett Burns.
holy shit.
Then
Oh yeah, Minnesota. Wow.
Thomas Vanek next.
Shootout legend.
The goat, arguably, of Los Angeles, Dustin Brown.
The guy on
Another
the
great
statue.
defenseman in Ryan Sutter. The man who's also been passed around more than anyone, Louis Erickson.
Yeah, this is where it's falling off, isn't it?
no, it comes back though.
Next, Shea Weber.
Okay.
And
What do you mean? Oh, okay.
Well,
you
he's-
don't think Shea Weber's fucking gross?
No, he is. He is.
Then we have Ryan Kessler, the man.
Yeah,
Okay, yeah.
underrated.
Vancouver legend. Then we go David Backus, and then the biggest hitter in NHL history, Big Buff.
So that's a pretty good draft. See, you're right about the different eras thing,
Then Phaneuf, Richards.
I didn't get to read my list.
but I want to bring this one into the
Yeah.
conversation
I only
because
read the top 10.
this draft is looked at as the best of all time,
It's not.
which
though.
why I wanted to bring it in for the benchmark.
the best. The
Perry-
best.
you got
drafts-
fucked over.
Yeah,
That's
I
just for
didn't get to
jokes.
read my whole list. I think everyone's perspective might change if we're looking at.
Well, then I'll read my whole list.
No, fuck, don't read your
I
whole
still have
list.
a bunch of
But he just
people
he
to
just
know.
has superstars all the way down that list.
No,
I
but
didn't know Corey. I didn't know Perry and Getzlaf
Brent
were drafted
Seabrook
in the same
also?
year. Seabrook.
The GOAT.
That's a
One of 'em.
steal. What was he drafted? What number?
14th.
Two, Chicago.
Yes.
Okay, thought so. But
I find the best drafts though are like the ones where there's a lot of steals in the late rounds.
I read you that top 10. And that's a shit top 10. I mean, there's depth all the way down the board. That's why I think it's considered
Yeah.
one of the best. I mean, you look at even Ryan Kessler, like
He was
solid player.
I feel like 05 was one of the good ones too.
Yeah, but I have to back.
I think that was sorry, I think that was Crosby.
I have
Yeah.
to back Shane though. Like we see, yeah, amazing talent on that list depth wise. Like going down the board, you see some players who lead their organizations in points, made a massive impact. But
it's
you
different eras.
It's a different era, and you consider Shane's draft has the player who is going
Changing
to
the
be
game.
the next change the game and is arguably the best player to be drafted since Wayne Gretzky.
Well, I'm gonna now. I gave what I gave T-Cat
like
the
mid.
best of all time. What people consider. I gave Shane what could now be considered the best of all time. I gave you probably one of the shittest of all time, and I gave me a sleeper draft.
Oh, of course he gave
Oh, his is
I gave me a sleeper draft. So my top 10, mine's the 2014 draft, year before McDavid. Let me read you my top 10.
Is that Ekblad?
Aaron Ekblad first, Sam Reinhart 2,
Ugh.
Draisaitl 3, Bennett 4, Matthew Dal Cole 5. Used to be Shane's favorite player. Jake Virtanen 6, Hayden Fleury 7, William Nylander 8, Nikolai Ehlers 9th, and Nick Ritchie 10th.
Vertanen's an L.
Yes, that is a fat L. I used to love him.
Listen to the list and.
So now let me
Says
read you the
you.
list of points now. This is why I think this draft is underrated. So obviously Draisaitl first in points,
Hate that guy.
Pasternak,
Oh.
Braden Point,
Oh, he was a
Dylan
elite
Larkin, Kevin Fiala, Nick Schmaltz, Jarrett McCann, Alex Tuck.
steal. Shit.
Yeah, and then
I
it
didn't
falls
know
off a
Fiala
bit.
was in that.
Devin Taves even,
Oh,
Robbie Fabry, I always liked Robbie Fabry.
I wish he did good.
But you know what I mean? Like, this is an underrated draft. I think 2013 was an underrated one as well because they had Cooch in there. But, like, Draisaitl, Pasternak, Point, Reinhart, Larkin, Nylander, Ehlers, Fiala, Arvidsson even, Ekblad, Schmaltz, McCann, Tuck.
Wasn't like point 94th?
Braden Point was 79th.
That's wild, dude.
Yeah.
Steve
Pavelski
Yzerman.
was
Steve
205.
Yzerman knows what he's
Pavelski
doing.
was late. And look at him now. He's 39 years old, putting up like 80 points.
Who?
Joe Pavelski.
I think
Dallas.
my draft has some really good depth. I mean, I even look at the bottom, Michael Bunting.
See, but I think like it's hard to compare Shane's with like rest of ours, especially this one.
Yeah, because he has that advantage of McDavid.
He has that advantage of McDavid. I think if we were gonna go down that route, it should have been. I mean, I guess your draft 2 has Draisaitl, who is clear of everybody else on points on that list, probably, right?
Draisaitl's at 740, seconds Pasternak 613.
Okay, so I mean, if we're looking all around, I think 2014 probably ticks off all the boxes.
No, 2003 does. 2003 takes off all the boxes. 100%.
I don't think it ticks
what
off.
is it missing?
No, I don't think if we're talking about ticking off the boxes, I think a draft should be recognized by somebody in the top 10 is still one of the best players, like from.
Bergeron?
Well, Bergeron
wasn't top
he was
10.
45th.
Like,
drafted.
does your draft have a player in the
Oh,
top
I
10
think-
who's like still?
Yeah, Eric Stahl. He has 1,062 total
Okay,
points.
so you have an Eric Stahl, you have
A
a
Draisaitl.
Draisaitl, you have a
Marc-Andre
McDavid.
Fleury.
I have a Nail Yakupov.
He also has Fleury.
Flirt. Okay, so
Yeah, well, there you go.
But like if you look at TCAT's draft, everyone like the top 10 people I want to say all have over 600 points.
Yeah, but the thing
Over
is,
half of
that,
obviously they played longer.
that draft was like the best draft probably until 2010.
because look at mine, the top 5.
Yo, you got shafted.
You have Philip Forsberg at 5'11", Tomas Hertl at 448, Morgan Riley at 413 as a defenseman, almost has the same games played as Hertl and Forsberg. Tara Vinen with 406, and Galchenyuk with 454. And if we're looking at that list right now, the top 5 point getters, like if I had to order them and what they've done for their team, I'd probably rank it Forsberg, Riley, Hertl,
Yeah.
Tara Vinen, and Galchenyuk.
Hawks legend
I got
Teravainen.
like 3 steals in mine.
Because Tara Vinen, I think, is a player you can look at now who's starting, like, I mean, it's kind of a little too late. He's been in the league for 11 years. But I don't know. Like, I think it's just hard. You can't really compare anything to Shane's draft.
I got Connor Garland 123.
Yeah, see,
I
like,
got Andrew Mangiapane at
Garland's with you now, right?
166 and
Vancouver?
Troy Terry 146.
Yeah, that is a good draft. So overall, boys, round this out. Best draft, we're going with Shane.
should
Yeah.
why don't we
Play
give our
15?
rankings, like, of the drafts in how
I
we-
think Shane first, 8th and 2nd, me 3rd, and then you obviously.
I have you and Nathan switch.
I have you and Nathan switch.
Me and
I think
Nathan
it goes
switch?
2015, 2014.
I think 2003 just way better.
I do too.
Like I
should've
offer, like listen, I offer Draisaitl, Pasternak, Point. I mean, you could say
That's what I'm
Sam
saying. His is
Reinhart,
second.
Yeah, like
You
that's
can't-
second right there.
Larkin, Nylander, Ehlers. Nikolai Ehlers, I don't think is gonna be better than friggin'. Well,
But you look
yeah,
at the
maybe he will
game,
be.
though. Like, years ago,
Yeah.
Like-
But 2003 draft is still modern era hockey. These guys played from 2003 to probably 2015.
Yeah, but they're all like
but
37.
Some of them
they
are
were
still in it.
also
Some of them
playing
are still
in a-
playing.
Yeah, but they were
Burns?
also
Burn,
Yeah.
Bergeron.
but they were also playing in a game where hitting was way
I'm looking at these boys. 4 of them at least have over 1,000 penalty minutes.
Exactly.
And 4 of them have more penalty minutes than they do points.
and I would
One of
even
them has over 1,000 points.
and I would even argue refs.
Fucked.
I would even argue refs were less lenient.
Yeah, they were.
More lenient back in the day,
Yeah.
meaning like the calls they would have to take a lot for them to make like calls on like boarding on.
Yeah.
Nowadays a player gets grazed with like a slight hook, like
Michael
not even
Bunting?
like a, kind of like a little like stick tap,
Yeah,
and,
so
and they're getting.
what's your point?
I just think like
It's that you have more chance to get points now.
you have not only
Power
Why
plays.
would that make it a better draft?
Power
You're saying
plays?
2003 people played in a harder era.
Yeah,
and
but
they
you
put
got
up that many
power
points.
The amount of
No,
power
but
plays you
not-
have now.
not a harder era, but like an era that wasn't really.
You don't
I
see.
would,
Okay, you don't see guys shadowing each other now.
the game was more
Yeah,
defensive.
but look, like if you look who they're playing against, these guys were up against, Prices, Lundqvists, Millers in his prime, people like that. Like
You guys have a point there.
Like they're up against prime defensemen to Doughty in his
Pecorine.
prime.
Yeah, but-
Pecorine.
But
Well,
if
okay,
you
that's
take
the
Subban in
thing
his
though.
prime, Carlson in his
That's
prime.
the thing though. It's hard to
said.
compare
But
the
the-
different
enough said.
eras.
no, but the
Even the
game.
end of like the Lindros era.
But
Not the
the-
Lindros era. The
Let's be honest.
Lindstrom
the league's
era.
kind of getting washed.
It's
There's so many people
'cause the
coming
game-
in
teams.
now. Exactly.
The game
like-
back there, you were looking for guys who could lay the body. Now it's strictly about like I think honestly, this might be a very like
If you're looking for people to lay the body, why the fuck was Buff 245? That's
'Cause
a
he
fucking
wasn't-
Probably
no,
didn't
but
know it was
no
like that.
because
the guy
So
couldn't
fuck.
skate.
yeah,
Man.
but it,
Yeah, it's brutal
it's,
skating. I'm not
it was
gonna
a
lie.
mix
Brutal
between who can
skating.
lay the body, whatever. I think if you take Leon Draisaitl and David Pastrnak and put them into the 2003 draft
fucking
class,
killed.
they wouldn't get killed.
No, actually, you'd be right. They'd be fine.
They'd be
Draisaitl
fine.
is
They'd
one
be
of the
the fastest
Draisaitl's
people
one
in
of
the
the
ice.
biggest bodies, and he's
Yeah, but
still
No,
doing
they'd be
bits.
fine. They'd be fine.
They'd be fine.
They'd be fine. But they probably put up the same numbers as these lot.
They would put way
eras they
more.
played are comparable because most of these guys played till like 2015.
Okay, but now you're looking at Pastrnak, who's playing like 4 to 5 games against a Vasilevsky.
That guy would have been shadowed.
These guys are playing against prime Carey Price
and Lundqvist
and Lundqvist and Rene and Fleury.
Yeah, he does that.
Like they're not coming. They're not coming against
Yeah, but
Cam
that's
Talbot
the point.
four
Okay,
times
but
a year.
name a generational talent from that draft class.
No,
A
but
generational
that
talent.
doesn't matter. That doesn't
talent?
matter. Chris
Christopher's
Crosby
good.
was
But
2005.
I'm
And OV.
Yeah, but if that doesn't matter, then why are we considering your draft the top one?
No, I'm
Draisaitl,
I'm
OV,
saying
don't forget OV.
Draisaitl and Pastrnak are 2 of the best players of our generation,
yeah, but Eric
and they're
Stahl
not even
has
halfway through their
Eric
careers.
Stahl is slept on. Patrice Bergeron. I'm debating he changed the center position.
But that's why I'm
He is
saying.
the best
Here's my
two-way
argument.
Ryan
Can I-
Getzlaf.
Can I go back to my argument? That's why I'm saying there's an issue with the eras we're comparing here. If you had a 2013 instead of the 2003, I get you wanted to get the mix of like what's
this is considered the best, you know what I mean?
Exactly, considered the best. It was considered the best for that time period. I
No,
don't
it's
think-
considered like I was looking at a list ranking that was posted 3 months ago. They had 2003 on that list at 1, and then they had 2015 second.
But if we're comparing like longevity, I don't think it's fair to compare an Eric Stahl
the reason
to,
why
to
I
a Pastrnak
They
now.
had the longevity.
the reason why I think 2003 was first though is because Price and Lundqvist were all.
I don't
like-
think they were drafted that year.
No, but they were in their prime that year.
Yeah, well,
think-
like throughout that era.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm digging myself a hole here, but I think 2003 was the best draft for depth, like players being picked in the lower ends. I completely agree, but I think 2014 wipes the floor with that draft.
Yeah, I do too.
I honestly,
Well-
think like the only argument I could give would be the Getzlaf Perry tandem being the arguably like one of the strongest duos of our when they were in their
Behind the
prime and era.
Sedins. Behind the Sedins.
No, but and then Bergeron, who is like a
Yeah.
Well, Shea Weber is.
Shea Weber
I
even
just
down
don't
there.
like to. I don't like to debate this because we all have.
Well,
our own-
that's what's good. Why we have viewers and listeners. So let us know.
I want to hear Paul.
I want to hear your draft class
Paul-
rankings.
Paul,
gonna
Paul
watch
would be a
this.
good guy to
Who's
ask.
first? Who's first in what draft do you think? 2003 first, 2015's first. What do you think of 2014 versus 2003? Let us know.
Yeah.
Settle the debate for us.
That's a good debate though. It's
I know.
It's
That's
good.
why I want to bring it up. We're almost at time here, but
Are we doing quiz?
Shane, I know you're gonna have no interest in this at all, so you can just sit back. But I did want to talk about some soccer here with you guys.
oh, we're going to soccer. I thought Liam had hockey quizzes.
No. Like I have some soccer topics to talk
Oh,
about.
we're
with,
out of time.
With,
Almost out of time
with-
before the quiz.
yeah, before the quiz.
Okay. the
But with
quiz
my
is-
2 boys here, so Shane, you can just go on your phone or snap some birds.
I'll listen.
Snap some birds. So
All the birds.
Chelsea recently sacked their coach, Graham
Thank God.
Potter.
Thank God.
I saw your reaction about that.
Yeah. And I was happy. But they brought in Frank Lampard, who they fired like last year or 2 years ago
For Tuchel.
for Tuchel. So they sacked Lampard, bought in Tuchel. They sacked Tuchel, bought in Potter. They sacked Potter and go back to Lampard. Now, for me, this is a good decision to get some positivity around the club. He's a club legend. He's the most goals in our history. Everyone loves him. But we lost to Wolves on the weekend.
Yeah.
I want your thoughts on the appointment because right now we're looking for positivity, but the football on the weekend was shit. I knew we were going to lose in the 10th minute. I knew we were going to lose that game, but I want to hear you
Yeah.
guys' opinions.
Look, I'll go first before the other Chelsea supporter chimes in here.
Yeah.
But we talked about this briefly already, Connor. I think Chelsea knows their season's kind of mudded
Yep.
right
yep.
now. The only thing, like you said, that could save them is like if they beat Madrid
What
in
we're
the
gonna talk about
Champions
later.
League, that would just skyrocket everybody's morale. But like you said, I think the point of your guys' season now is to just keep the players somewhat happy and satisfied despite losing, and bringing in a guy like Lampard who has history with the team. Some of the guys on the team have played
Love
under
him.
him before.
They love him.
Loved him. So at this point,
Fans love
yeah,
him.
they're not playing the best ball they could be playing, but that's not the point right now. The point is to just keep everybody happy going into next season where you guys
Yeah.
have a big player like Nkunku coming in.
Like he's only an interim role, so I think he's only until July, and then we're hoping to bring in Nagelsmann or Enrique, which is a whole different topic. But yeah, TK, let me hear your thoughts.
So I completely agree with Liam. We need to keep our players happy, so no one really wants to leave.
We're not gonna be happy if we're not winning, and we play like shit.
No.
And I think the biggest thing is we don't want anyone to get injured. We can't afford that.
I had unwarranted hope that we could go far in the Champions League because that's what Chelsea does.
Yeah.
You know, we have the most trophies, like most European Cups in London. But is there any hope against Real Madrid? I'm thinking no. I was really confident. I'm thinking no. They just lost to Villarreal. They're looking
did
weak, but
see
I'm thinking
that.
no.
Look,
But they also
Thoughts?
did beat Bayern.
Chan-
What? Or no, not Bayern. Barca 4-0.
Champions League ball is different than just domestic league ball. Like, if Liverpool can't get the job done against Madrid, like I know Liverpool's having a shamble of a season. You guys tied to Liverpool. I honestly think Liverpool's still better form than your team right now.
Yeah.
So I would honestly be completely surprised. Like, I'm not even as confident in my own team, City against Bayern. Like, I'm nervous for
Especially
that
with
matchup.
Tuchel there now.
Especially with Tuchel there. I don't know. If you guys beat Madrid, then I'll eat my words, but I don't think you guys will.
I don't think there's any hope. T-Cat, how are you feeling?
Well, the thing is, none of us are gonna win our league. Like, they're not catching Barcelona.
Yeah.
So really, they're focusing on Champions League too. So it's gonna
Yeah.
be tough. Like we
So
beat them, we beat them before.
sorry to cut you off though, but Thiago Silva and N'Golo Kante are both coming back, which should be a boost. But I'll let you finish your point now.
But yeah, I don't know. It's gonna be tough. For some reason though, we always seem to weasel our way.
Yeah, I don't
through
know.
the
It's just
Champions
a
League.
Chelsea thing, but it's not looking good at all.
It is not.
When's the first act, like the set?
It's Wednesday. First leg's Wednesday.
Shit.
I'm gonna end this little segment here because I want to end it quick because Shane's here. But if Everton or Forest win 4 of their next 8 games and Chelsea lose their next 4 out of their 8 games, Chelsea are in the relegation zone.
Oh my god.
If Everton
It's not gonna happen.
Everton and Forest win 4 out of 8, their next 4 out of 8, and Chelsea lose 4 out of 8, they're in the relegation zone. We're gonna end it with that.
What does that mean?
It means that they're going down.
Chelsea would be demoted.
It means we finish
They
last,
go
from
down
the
like a
Premier-
and
division.
we go
Yeah, so
down
there's
the division. It's like going to the AHL.
Yeah, they would accept
They
like
can do that in soccer.
That's what happens.
in soccer.
If you finish in
Yeah.
the bottom 3, you go down a division.
So like
and then the people from the top 3 from the bottom division move up.
so Premier League's like the cream of the crop, and then there's like the
No wonder
Lower
I
league.
see new
AHL,
teams every time
Yeah.
I turn on the
Yeah.
TV.
So
Yeah.
like it's like there's Premier League's the CHL, and then you have like the AHL, and then you have like the ECHL and the OHL that you can all go down
So
to.
you're the Arizona Coyotes of soccer.
So if Arizona finished like second last,
yeah,
they'd
no, I
go
get it.
down,
Yeah.
and the Marlies would get
so
promoted.
Like, so like in the
Something like
relegation
that.
zone, every year there's 3 teams that get demoted and 3 from the lower league that gets promoted.
That's
Yeah, it's
sad.
fucked, and we could be there, and we're one of the
So
biggest clubs.
We're not gonna.
I
be there.
remember when
Yeah.
Chelsea was like top 3 in the league.
So do I.
Bro, it
So
wasn't
do
long
I.
ago,
It was
son.
like
It was
2
not long
leagues
ago.
What was that, like 3 years ago?
Where was Chelsea last year?
Last
Fourth?
year? Last
No,
year.
3rd or 4th.
3rd or 4th?
We are 11th.
See,
we are
I cheer
11th.
for, I'm like I cheer for like an oil team, so we're
He cheers
I
for
don't know
like
what-
the Golden State Warriors.
I don't know hardship.
He has no hardship. But so we're gonna move on to the 5-back quiz. For once, I am not the quiz master this week. It's Liam Hill.
We have two
Scary.
quizzes. They're both pretty short, so we
But-
can get through them.
Yeah, but before you explain them, we got buzzers.
Oh, yes.
So now the boys will be recording their sounds into the buzzers. That's one of them. So you know the production value is really going up here on the pod. So we're gonna be hitting our buzzards.
So
But Liam, tell us
Yeah.
about the quiz, and then let's do this thing.
So I know Shane's ball knowledge is probably not up to par with some of us here. But so some of the questions we're doing a generic soccer quiz first. Some of the questions you'll get right away. Others you might have to think for a second. It's a multiple choice. So I'm gonna list off all the answers, and the moment you know which one it is, buzz in and tell me which one.
Okay, let's do
All
it.
right. Question 1. What is the record for red cards given in a single soccer game? Connor?
14.
I didn't even list the options.
It was 14 the answer?
Nope.
Dang it.
Okay, Connor's out.
I thought it was 14.
So they're 36,
oh,
12,
It's in the Argentina league.
6, and 24. Ethan got that first.
32.
32 is not an option. You are out.
Wait, what?
24.
24 is not an option, or 24 is an option.
Okay, what are the options again? I heard 32.
No, 36.
Oh, 36. That's the one I
This is
meant.
why I'm the
Okay.
quiz master.
I meant 36. I heard 32 though.
Okay, that.
Oh, such bullshit.
I
You're-
know it's that one
Okay, fine.
because it was an Argentine.
May as well
Like
give
you
me
said,
my
in Argentina
name.
Okay,
I saw it
so
all
let
over
me. I'll read
Instagram.
this. I'll read this. Okay.
All the freaking
Okay,
best
restart.
stuff.
Point
dude.
Next
point for
turn.
Ethan.
Thank
We'll give him that point. Whatever, he was closest. So in 2011, referee Damian Rubio set a world record by giving out 36 red cards in a single match between Claypole and Victoriano Arenas. After a brawl erupted, Rubino sent off all
Oh, it was in
22
Brazil.
players, every substitute,
no.
and some technical staff. All right,
Wait,
South
no, I think it's South America. I think
I'm gonna
it's
slide
Argentina.
back so Shane can't look at the answers.
Next one.
Next one.
I'm not buzzing early.
Which 2 countries participated in the first international soccer match? Scotland versus England, France
Scotland and England.
Okay, that is correct.
Ah, bastard.
Point for Shane.
Okay.
So, number 3.
Why did I say
What was the
14?
largest margin of victory in an international soccer match? You can't buzz in until I read all the
Wait,
answers.
what does this mean? Like,
Oh, I
So
know it.
overall
I know
wins?
it.
What the largest
I know
margin
it.
means the biggest goal difference in a
I
game.
know
Oh,
it.
okay.
Was it 11 goals, 21 goals, 31 goals, or 17
Wait,
goals?
is it women?
What was the first
Is
one?
it women?
Just international soccer match.
31.
That is correct, Ethan. So,
It was international
yeah,
play, wasn't
so
it?
this happened in 2002 FIFA World Cup qualifying match against Australia and American Samoa, which ended with a 31-0 win for the Aussies.
The Rock. The Rock was in goal.
Okay,
No fucking mercy.
4.
That's like recess soccer.
Only buzz in at the end of me saying all the 4 options. Who was the first player to score at 5 World Cup editions? Was it A, Maradona, B, Pele, C, Ronaldo, or D, Marta, or E,
Holy
Lothar
shit.
Matthäus?
Can you do that fucking again?
Yeah. Was it A, Maradona, B, Pele, C, Ronaldo, D, Marta, or E, Lothar Matthäus?
Pelly.
Shane's out. Connor.
Mateus.
Eh.
I was like, why would he be
Read them
there?
again to me.
There is Maradona, Pele, Ronaldo,
Probably Ronaldo.
Marta, or Lothar Matthäus.
Marta.
That is correct. So, Connor, you guys might not like this one, but Marta is the first footballer of either gender to score at 5 World
Oh, she's
Cup
the Brazilian
editions.
fella.
She is often
girl.
regarded by Pele
let's call her
himself
fella.
as the Pele
cracking
in
the
skirts.
code.
Yeah,
Yeah.
she's a female.
All right, Shane, this one might be
She's a
easy
female.
for you.
I didn't know who Martha
Number
was. That
5.
makes sense.
What is a soccer field called? Court, paddock, pitch, or box? That is Shane. I heard the
Pitch.
noise first. What?
Pitch.
Correct. 6.
That's my W2S videos.
Okay,
Well, I need to
6.
change my buzzard.
Oh.
Yeah, me too.
Wobble Weeble was too slow. I need that.
Holy shit. You're good with yours? Okay.
Okay.
Which country's soccer team helped secure a truce to the national civil war in 2006?
Oh, I think I know
Was it Libya, Congo, Ivory Coast, or Somalia?
C, whatever C is.
Ivory Coast. That is correct. Shane is on a heater right now.
Oh, yeah, baby.
Yeah.
Sorry, I had to record that again.
So 7. This is good for the FIFA blokes here. According to the official FIFA rulebook, how long can a goalkeeper hold the ball?
Oh,
Connor,
6 seconds.
that is correct. Actually, you know what? I'm not even going to read out the answers just to make it like there's no anticipation. How old was the youngest professional soccer player?
16.
Eh,
15.
eh,
Is it
14.
eh,
13?
eh.
12.
That is correct.
Yeah.
So I'll give you a little
go
July
11.
19th.
I thought you had to
Yeah.
be a certain age.
July 19th.
Probably in like Africa. Or
Yeah,
something.
July 19th, 2009, Mauricio Baldevizio made his debut for Club San Jose in the Liga de Football professional match against LA at the age of 12. All right. Question 9. Who kicked the longest goal in soccer history?
Oh, my God.
Patrick Schick.
Nope.
Damn it.
I'll read off the answers.
remember
Connor, we're
It's
back
probably
in. I'll
Goldie,
read off
isn't
the
it?
answers.
No, he guessed.
Okay, yeah. So there's Andy Lonergan, Mode Siamsari Mustafa, Asmir Begovic, Tim Howard, Dwight Howard, or David Beckham.
Oh, who was C?
Fuck it, Beckham.
Whoever C was.
Asmir Begovic, you got that right.
Damn
That
it.
was C.
Wasn't it for Chelsea?
No, he was Stoke City's goalkeeper.
Oh, Stoke.
He shocked the
I
entire
recognize the
stadium.
name.
Yeah. So,
No, you didn't.
Yeah, I
who
did.
was the first English player to win league titles in 4 countries?
I'm beating you. so
Was
why do
it
you have to-
Jimmy
Whoa.
Greaves,
Okay, yeah.
Peter Shilton, Billy Wright, Alan Shearer, Mason Mount,
Wait, what's
and
this
N'Golo
for?
Conte,
What's
Harry
this?
Kane, or David Beckham?
What's this for?
Beckham.
That is correct. Beckham was the first English player ever to win
Is
a
he won
trophy.
what, MLS?
Yeah.
Liga,
Liga,
Serie A,
Serie
Prem.
Syria, yeah.
Damn.
12. Actually, I have a few more, but I'll pick one more, and then we'll go to hockey to finish it off.
Are you keeping score of
I think
this?
I'm winning.
Yeah, Shane is winning currently.
I feel like I'm winning.
No, Shane is. I'm sorry. Which 2018 World Cup team lost their Nike footwear a week before competition due to sanctions?
I think I know.
Was it North Korea, Serbia, Iran, or Russia?
Iran.
Wow, and Shane Stanley wins the soccer edition of the draft.
Wow. You know, I didn't believe in him. I didn't believe in him.
Okay. And now, if we have time, Connor, this one shouldn't
Yeah, we got
take long.
time. We got time.
Okay.
You can take as long as you want with this one.
Okay. Yeah, because the football quiz, I wanted to give Shane a shot. There were a few more on there,
Well,
but
paid off.
okay. All right. So this one we will be going through all of them. So the way this point system works, if a player has been at the 5 teams I'm going to list, and you guess it on the first team, you get 5 points. Then 4, then 3, 2, so on.
Hold on. Give me a second. I'm gonna make a table to keep
It's
track.
like the TikToks where it's like the team, then position,
yeah.
then the salary.
I will give position at the very end.
Hold on. I'm gonna make a thing to keep track of score.
Yes.
These are just teams, right?
Yeah. I'm sorry, the football one was kind of scuffed. It was last minute.
That's okay, buddy.
I
So
won.
what you're listing teams in a row?
So I'm going to announce what year and where the player was drafted to, and then the years and
Oh, so you did a bar down type of thing.
a bar down type.
Yeah.
kind of
Okay.
thing.
Okay.
So this first one is an easy one to set it off. I'm
Don't say that.
buzz in when you know. No, that's fine.
No, give a name.
This player was drafted to Arizona in 2015.
Dylan Strom.
Yeah, 3 points for Shane.
We just had that draft.
Okay, well I didn't know you were
No,
telling.
that's okay. That's okay.
So-
I'm saying that because I should have got it.
So 3 points for Shane.
Okay.
All right. This next
Put me
player
down.
was drafted to the Colorado Avalanche in 2009. They were traded to. Yeah.
Oh, Duchesne?
Eh.
Oh, fuck.
They
He's
were
out. He's out. He's out. Right? He's
Yeah,
out.
he's
Okay.
out.
Okay.
Oh my God, we got it.
He's out. He's out. He's out.
He was traded to St. Louis Blues, or sorry, whoa. He was traded to Buffalo in 2015. So he started out in Colorado, went to Buffalo.
I traded Buffalo. Okay.
Don't you fucking buzz.
I don't
Oh,
know.
who it is?
Shut up, Shane.
Shut up, Shane. He was traded to St. Louis in 2018.
not know this.
So he went from Colorado to Buffalo to St. Louis, and now, as of 2020,
Fucking Ryan O'Reilly.
What the fuck? How did I not get that? How did I not get that?
I bugged out because I forgot it's about trades.
Yeah.
I bugged out, man.
So that is 3 points. 3 points for Ethan. Or sorry, 2 points for Ethan. Can you keep track?
I feel like a dumbass.
So Shane has 3.
Three.
Ethan has 2.
Nah, don't put Shane's down.
Yeah, put me in.
Don't
Wait,
put him
what does Shane have?
3.
He guessed Strom right off the rip.
Oh shoot, yeah.
You got 3, baby.
Okay, this is a big one. This is gonna give you guys a little bit of a mind fuck. I didn't want to give you like superstar
Just go,
players.
just go.
Okay, this player was drafted to Dallas in 2009. Okay, same year as O'Reilly. He was dealt to Ottawa in 2014. He was then traded to Calgary in 2016. He was signed as an FA
Okay,
to Washington.
Give me time to think.
Yeah, so Dallas to Ottawa to Calgary.
2009.
2009, started out in Dallas. Then he was dealt to Ottawa in 2014. Played with Ottawa for 2 seasons. Okay.
Okay.
Then he was signed by Washington in 2017 as an unrestricted free agent.
Okay.
Brett Conley.
Nope.
No, he didn't play for
Yeah.
Ottawa.
Then he signed a professional tryout contract with Edmonton, where he would make the team in 2018.
Okay.
The Calgary's throwing me
Okay.
off.
So-
Can you go over it
yeah,
again? I got
Ethan-
interrupted.
Yeah, Ethan's out, so I'm going
Wait,
to.
what'd you say?
He said
Brett
Brett Connolly.
Okay.
Okay.
He was on Washington.
So this
Yeah, he's
player
on Washington.
is a right winger.
Okay. Well, read the shit again.
Yeah, drafted to Dallas in 2009.
Okay.
Dallas.
He was dealt to Ottawa in 2014. Okay?
Can you say who went the other way in the trade?
No.
Yeah, have it up.
He then went to Calgary in 2016. Okay?
That's
Now trades are out the window. He's now a free agent.
Wait, no, I didn't mean to. I didn't mean to.
He was then signed by Washington Capitals in 2017. If you let me finish, you'll probably get it.
Okay. Keep going.
2017.
Then in 2018, he was signed to Edmonton. And then after spending 3 years in Edmonton, he went to the Canucks in 2021. And now he is currently on the Detroit Red Wings. He started playing late in the season, but he's played with the Red Wings. He's gotten a few goals with them.
Ottawa, Calgary. Read the teams again. Just don't read
No,
the facts.
Don't talk. Just don't talk.
Ottawa,
So
Calgary,
Dallas,
Ottawa, Calgary.
Calgary,
Yeah.
Washington, Calgary, Edmonton,
What?
Canucks,
Fuck.
and Detroit.
So on
This is the hardest one of the
How
quiz.
old is he?
Well, 2009, 13 years. He's like 31 years
you
old.
don't know what went the other way in the Ottawa trade?
Ottawa trade, it was,
Bro, it's pissing
Oh
me
my
off.
gosh. Okay. I
Like
don't
this is
know.
the hardest one of the quiz.
See on
Oh, Alex Jason.
Point for Shane.
oh
So
my
that's
god.
one for Shane.
The Calgary one fucked me over.
Okay, boys. Like I'm gonna need some. I know that was a tough one.
Isn't
but
he having a good year this year too?
He is. He's like point per game with Detroit, even though he's only.
And
played
he was
15.
born in France,
The
right?
Calgary thing fucked me over.
If you were to
I didn't know
say
he
he's
went to
born in
Calgary.
France, I would have got it. Okay.
Alex Jason was born in Quebec.
Oh, damn! I
yeah,
thought he was
same
born in
thing.
France. Same
Same
difference.
All right, this guy. Okay, drafted to Edmonton, first round, 2010. Dealt to the Devils in 2016. He then went to the Coyotes in 2019.
Taylor Hall.
Correct. Point.
I forgot he went. I thought.
That is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Connor, that is 3 points for you. You got that on Devils.
I can't believe he. I forgot he went to Arizona.
All right.
I love the
Next
years
question.
of the draft.
I can't. Taylor Hall, Arizona is like a forgetful era.
Ethan, you ready for this one?
Oh fuck.
This player was drafted to New Jersey in 2003. He was traded to the Wild.
Fuck. Louis Erickson.
Nope.
No.
Wait, what? Where was he drafted?
He was drafted to New Jersey in 2003.
Get your eyes
He
off
was
my-
then 10 years later with the franchise traded to Minnesota Wild in 2013.
Zach Parise.
Yep, that is 2 points. Or sorry, yeah, 2 points for Connor.
I got on like the second hint.
No, he's.
Yeah,
said
there's only
draft-
3 teams. There was New Jersey Wild and New York Islanders. You got on the second hint. That's 2 points. Goes 3,
He's
2,
on the
1.
Islanders.
Yeah.
He's on the Islanders now.
He's on the third line.
What the hell?
Yeah. So you got 2 points.
Yeah, but I got it at Wild.
Shut up and
Whatever.
Yeah, Connor, you got
That's
it.
the
still
second
second.
team.
He's
Oh,
been
what's the most points you get? 3?
for since he's only been on 3 teams, the highest you can get
Oh,
is 3
okay.
points.
'Cause
You
I
get
was
it?
like, so I gave someone 5 points earlier.
No, you gave me 3.
You
Anyways,
get yeah.
Let's buzz.
Because with the who got the Taylor Hall one? You did 2. 1.
You just
2.
keep
It's
going
okay. Just
with
buzz.
the
Just
quiz,
buzz.
bro.
Just buzz. Just
Sorry,
buzz.
sorry. Yeah.
I got
All right,
confused.
this player
I was getting 5
was
points.
drafted to Minnesota in 2003.
Brett Burns.
Yeah, okay. That's 3 points for Shane.
Bastard.
This Ethan, this was your draft or this was Ethan's
I was
draft
about to
class.
click it.
Okay, sorry.
Shut up.
All right, this player was drafted to Montreal in 2003. Never played with them, by the way. And his rights were
The mic
traded
down,
to
make
the
one.
New York Rangers in 2010.
Wait, he was drafted where?
He was drafted to Montreal in 2003
Rangers.
and then went to the Rangers in 2010. Okay? He was then traded to Tampa Bay Lightning in 2017. And now, as of 2022, he is a Nashville Pred. So he went from Montreal to the
2000
Rangers to Tampa Bay and now plays with Nashville.
Rangers.
He is a defenseman.
He's Nashville now.
Ryan McDonough.
Correct.
He was
Shane.
undrafted, I thought.
Nope. He was drafted to Montreal in 23, but he never played with them.
Oh wow.
Oh, so I guess they counted him
how,
undrafted.
how many
yeah.
points?
So that's a 1 point for Shane.
Oh, 3 draft looking pretty nice.
How many more left?
Like 4.
Okay, I'm coming back.
All right. This player was drafted in 2014 by the Vancouver Canucks.
Jake Verdanen.
Eh. He was dealt
I was
to
gonna say that.
Florida in 2016. So Vancouver to Florida.
I know who it is.
Jared McCann.
Correct, Connor.
How many?
That is 4 points for you because he was a 5.
Let's go.
Or sorry, 3. My bad. 3.
Let's go.
All right.
Yeah.
So this one is for 3 points.
Okay.
He was drafted to Minnesota in 2014. He was acquired by Vegas in the 2017 draft.
Chandler Stevenson?
Eh.
No, he's from Washington.
And now for the last hint for 1 point, he was traded to Buffalo in 2021 where he currently plays.
Jordan Greenway.
Eh.
He's not Minnesota.
Say him again for me.
I know. but
So Ethan, you are the last one in. This is only for 1 point.
it was in my head. I
He was
couldn't.
drafted in 2014,
Good looking, you freaking.
acquired by Vegas in the 2017 draft, and he was traded to Buffalo in 2021. I cannot give you a hint. If you throw out a guess, or else all these boys are actually none of the.
What teams do you have?
Hey, don't look.
No, I
Wait,
know the
wait.
answer.
Say it again.
I know the
Yeah.
answer.
So yeah, but the other
Oh, okay.
hints are on
yeah,
you.
yeah, fair.
Minnesota,
Yeah.
to
I know who it
Vegas.
is.
So he was acquired by Vegas in the draft. Like he was traded for a pick, and then he was traded to Buffalo in 2021.
I know who.
So he's part of the Buffalo core right now. Like he is one of the top point getters on Buffalo.
Fuck.
right winger.
That doesn't help me.
You know what, Ethan? You haven't gotten a point yet. His initials are AT.
Don't be dumb, man.
Oh my god.
AT.
That's brutal. This is
That's
brutal
actually
from you.
brutal.
AT.
If you can't get it, no one gets a point on this one.
Because we looked at the answer.
Yeah.
Fuck.
AT Buffalo. Played for Minnesota. Played for Vegas. Breakout in Vegas.
He's on a line with Tajer.
Tage 89. Number
Five.
89.
5,
Four,
4,
three,
3,
two.
2.
Alex
Fine.
Tuck.
Alex Tuck.
Fuck.
Oh, that's
Fucking
brutal.
brutal.
God, he was a
All right.
I didn't.
Oh, wait. Okay. 2 left.
Didn't know he's 2014.
2 left. I will let you know one is a forward and one is a goalkeeper.
Okay, let's go.
This player was drafted to Detroit in 2012. He was traded to Edmonton in 2019. Signed as an FA in 2020 to the Los Angeles Kings, and now he was signed to an FA where he currently plays with the Chicago Blackhawks. So,
what teams?
Detroit, Edmonton, LA, and Chicago.
So
I'm not
it's not
getting
our
any
goalies. It's not our goalies.
It is a forward.
Wait.
Oh.
Forward.
Got a buzz.
Andre Athasusa?
That is correct.
Oh yeah.
Shane gets 1 point.
Okay, this one's the goalie.
I'm doing like the recent.
This is the goalie, okay? And this to make it easier, I will let you know who he was traded for in the blockbuster.
I need this.
This player was drafted by Ottawa in 2003. He was traded to Colorado in 2011 for Craig Anderson.
I don't know. I'm just fucking throwing it out there. Ben Bishop.
Brian Elliott.
Correct.
Fuck.
How many points?
This I'll actually count here. 1, 2.
That's
Sorry,
like
1,
6.
2, 3, 4, 5. Connor, you got on the Colorado. That is 4 points for you. I think that means you win.
I win.
No way.
So final scores.
didn't win that?
Final scores of the quiz. TCAT 2. Shane 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Connor 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
Wow.
No
Brian
way.
Elliott
It's 'cause I got
saved me,
one on
baby.
bu- on
Let's
one
go.
point.
Just for the audience, I'd like to apologize on how rough the quiz was. I made it last
It's his
minute.
first time being quiz master.
first
That
time
was
being-
fun. I
Give-
like that.
Give him a break. It was a good
First time
I
concept.
in
think,
a while.
you know what, if we were to do this again, if there was a blockbuster trade that occurred, I'll mention the players next time.
Well, I just want to.
I think that will help.
I just want to say thank you guys so much for sticking with us in this whole hard time.
I think this might be our longest epi.
Yeah, we're at 123. This is a
Not
trend.
bad at you.
This is a transition period for the boys. You know, obviously we will be outside for the foreseeable future until my basement gets fixed. Thank you to Shane for coming on again.
Yeah, thanks, Shane.
Always a
You're
reliable
pleasure.
guest.
Hopefully this video doesn't get striked like our other one with you.
Yeah, it's third time on, only 2 up on the channel. Thank you guys so much for listening again. If you're on Spotify, and Apple Podcasts, rate us 5 stars, leave a review. YouTube, like, subscribe. 100 subscribers end of the year.
1,000, baby.
100 subscribers end of the year, and
Yeah.
we'll see you guys next week. Peace.
Oh.